Hello, nerds.
Hi, guys.
I'm sleepy.
Yeah, cool. Now, where did it go? Oh,
I just woke up a little while ago and I don't want to go to work.
But he has to.
Gotta make some monies.
Anyway. Hey. You were gonna tell us the story of how you found
I'm
Kitten.
sorry. I hear this one over here.
Oh,
Like,
leave her alone. Tell a story.
Telling stories. Okay. So,
No, you must stay.
y'all already know that I work nights. So, I'm working nights, and about 10 o'clock at night,
Escape.
I start hearing a cat meowing incessantly all night long. Okay? And I go out there and I look and I can't find anything. I look and I can't find anything. I'm like, well, that's weird. But the night welder who was over there with me, because it was just the two of us, he goes outside. He's like, oh yeah, I saw it was a baby kitten. No, real small kitten. He just ran off though. It's like, okay, cool. About 30 minutes later, you know, this cat is at it again, and I'm like, oh jeez. I'll go out there and I'll look again, and I still can't find him. So eventually, I'm just like, you know what, whatever. I'm just gonna stay in my office for the rest of the night, or you know, in the shop and whatnot. I'm not gonna go out there and look for that cat. I get off. I get in my car and I drive about a half a mile down the road, and I hear the cat meowing again. I'm like, okay. So I pull off to the side and I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm looking. And I pop the hood and I look under the car and look under the other side of the car, and I still can't, and I can't see anything. And I look for about a solid 5 minutes just looking, trying to find this cat, and can't find him. So I'm like, maybe he got down while I wasn't looking and took off. So I get in the car. I drive about 1/8 of a mile and then pull off again because I hear the cat again. And I look and still can't find him. So I turn around and I drive back to work. Pull my car up in the shop and I'm like, guys, I need some help. And we looked 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 and couldn't find him. So somebody's like, you know, he's probably in that.
How many of y'all were looking?
3 of us.
3 big men.
No.
Looking for a kitten?
Nah. One of them was really small.
Oh Lord.
One of them was Miss Debbie's husband. He's short.
Aww.
He's like 5'6".
Oh wow, that's short.
Yeah. He's like Sterling. He's a little taller than Sterling. That's about it. So, off track. We're sitting there looking for this cat, and we're getting ideas and this and that and the other, trying to figure out how to get the cat out. And somebody goes, I bet you that cat's right there in that fender well. I was like, okay. Now this is the passenger side front fender well. I'm like, okay, I don't know. Well, we keep looking a little bit longer, and then I see I hear some movement, and I look at the side of the tire, kind of under the tire, and I see the little fender well start moving. I'm like, yeah, you're right, he's in there. How are we gonna get him out now? Say, go get a spray bottle of some water, spray it into your fender well. He'll start moving. Good idea. Spray some water. He starts moving. He moves to behind the headlights and sitting on my bumper, and can't get him out after that. So I hand the water bottle to the other guy who's got a better angle. Shoots a couple of times in there. Cat drops out and takes off into all of our tools.
Put into the big room, like the big. Oh God!
Like right outside of our office that you were there last night, all those tools.
It's huge.
Yeah, into all of our tools that are in stock. And yeah. Put it to you like this, our building is like 50,000 square feet.
It's huge, like
just the shop.
Enormous.
That's not counting the yard and everything else. This sits on 12 acres of land. This is an enormous shop. So we've got lots and lots of tools.
I went there last night. It's I just walk in there, I'm just like, I feel small.
We have 3 overhead cranes.
But yeah, anyway,
so, yeah.
How'd you catch the kitten from
Well, me and him his name's Gabe. Me and Gabe ran around and we tried to, we couldn't find, well, I say we couldn't find him. We couldn't corner him. because he kept having a way out, and eventually he worked himself into a little corner where there was only a front and a back way out, and me and him got on each end, and eventually the cat went to Gabe, because I was closing in, I was gonna try to reach over the top of my tools and pick him up like the big claw game, you know.
The claw decides who stays and who goes.
Yeah. So, well, he wasn't having that, so he ran into Gabe's hands. Okay. Like a 6 to 8 week old kitten, out in the middle of nowhere, in my car. Must be hungry. Go into the kitchen. We've got some chicken in the refrigerator. I go and I take a
kitchen at work.
Kitchen at work. I go and I take a bunch of chicken, and I'm sitting there trying to feed the cat. The cat will not eat it. Doesn't want. Okay. So I try to put him in a box. Well, he climbs out the boxes. Go figure. So I have to hold the cat and drive with my knees all the way back down the highway, off the road to my house, which is about 15 minutes away. I'll start calling Lexi. She told you all that in the last video.
I did not want to wake up.
Yeah, she did not want to wake up. So
I did not want to wake up.
She gets the kitten, and we get him home and put the cat down and in front of the bowl of food, and is like, yeah. So likes that food. That's good. So we're trying to. We'd talk, and then she'd get scared and run. Then she'd come back out, and then we try to approach, and she gets scared and run. So what we would have to do was lay on the ground to get to her level.
And just do things with your fingers.
Yeah.
Because that was the only way the kitten would come.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to talk.
Yeah.
At all.
Yep. So we pet the kitty, pet the kitty, pet the kitty.
Now whenever you weren't talking, like that very first day, oh my goodness. Like you'd go to kind of, play, like rub up all over your hands.
So happy.
All over you, just love. Now, like today, Kitten is so happy because I kitten-proofed the majority of the house, and I just opened all the doors, like the big open areas that you can't close doors to. I kitten-proofed all that, and so she is so excited because she's just running around. So happy.
This guy's going insane. Yeah, I'm talking like we round the corner and she'll see us at the opposite end of the room, and she'll
take off.
She'll just start like pouncing,
arch her back, and then just jump.
Yeah, and then she takes off.
And then take off.
Yeah, it's adorable.
She's like so excited.
And then that little green toy that we had.
Yeah, that little green toy.
She's a little killer.
And she's like nom 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 nom. But yeah, and yeah, Tia is perfectly fine with her now. Plays with her, chases after her, lets her chase after her. So many hers.
We don't know what gender the cat is.
We think it's a her. I mean, it's a calico, so it would also be a fair assumption to go with that as well. But it looks like female parts, but it also kind of looks like male parts sometimes in a certain angle. So I'm not sure. But yeah, George is now he found a spot where he can watch everyone and everything. And he's not hissing now. He was hissing. Oh, he was hissing earlier.
He was mad. I got in his face and I grabbed his scruff and I yelled at him a few times, and that didn't do anything. And then George is laying right here, and then the cat comes over, and Lexi's like grabbing him and pulling on his scruff.
No, I'm not pulling. I'm just holding his scruff and petting him, and cause
he's not happy. He's not taking that. Well, to be fair, this is my cat we're talking about here.
Yeah.
This is a tough cat.
Yeah, he's a tough cat, but you can't yell at him.
You can't just.
Doesn't know what you're saying.
You can't just kind of grab scruff and expect him to stop.
It always works with me.
Didn't work that time.
He didn't stop growling until the kitten ran away, but he was just laying there. He didn't attack, he just growled. They don't attack, they just growl. He was growling a lot. He was not happy. The kitten was like right up in his face, sniffing his face. He did not like that. George was not a happy kitty. Oh my god. And so I'm just like, it's okay, George. It's
He's
okay,
looking
George.
at he's looking at us
Stop.
right now like,
Hi, George.
you assholes. What are y'all talking about me for?
How dare y'all talk about me? And then Pax just is okay as long as the cat is not next to her. If the kitten is next to her, she's not happy and she growls slightly and then she runs away where she can watch, but it can't see her. Like this morning, whenever George went outside, I assumed Pax went outside too. And so it was just Tia and Kitten playing on ground. And yeah, it wasn't until I put the kitten back up that I went back into the kitchen that I realized, oh, Pax is on top of the refrigerator, watching like a hawk from above. So yeah. But anyway, that's the story of how we got Kitten.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, tomorrow's Sunday, and I'm pretty sure an episode plays tomorrow. So we'll be reviewing that whenever Richie gets off and is able to watch it.
Yeah.
Because he's working, so it's gonna be a little bit. And so,
Oh, well,
yeah.
at least Once Upon a Time reminds me to take my trash out.
Yeah. Because trash is on Monday mornings, and so we have to bring it out with Once Upon a Time. Because I wish I could take the trash out of Once Upon a Time.
Yep.
Oh, that sucks. Anyway, so bye guys.
Bye.
Turn off.